Okay, so today what we need as far as any kind of equipment, like extra, is something to step up onto. So if you got stairs, a chair, table, couch, anything like that, we're going to be doing some step ups. I haven't done those in a while, so you'll just need to be able to get to that. Again, you don't have to like move the camera or anything if you got to run over there and do it. We'll do intervals again today. And then as usual, any weights that you want to add for anything. Let's go ahead. You can start up some music here and mute you guys, and we'll warm Pilas.
Hey, Tam. I'm so sorry.
Okay, guys, let's see here. So coming on up, let's go ahead and start in. Actually, let's get a few squats in to start to warm up the whole lower body here. Just squatting it down. Again, just taking them nice and slow, warming up through those knees, squeezing the legs and glutes at the top. Then we're just going to step that out a little bit wider, like literally take one step with the feet out. And then I'm going to take one more step out, so if you need to at this point to turn the toes out into more of a sumo, go ahead and do that. Getting into those inner thighs here. Keep pressing those knees outward. Last couple here. Then let's come on down into that sumo squat. You can spread those legs out or feet out a little bit wider if you need. Sit it down low, just move a little side to side. Press the hands into the thighs or into the knees there to kind of press them out a little bit wider. But as you're moving side to side, try to sink it a little bit lower. And then go ahead, come on up. Give those a little shake out. We're going to do some kickbacks here. So either standing straight up, hold onto a wall or something if you like, so you can keep that back nice and flat. And then we're just going to take one leg, raising it up, little pulses here. Try to keep that toe pointed towards the floor. Don't let it turn out. If the toe turns out, it's likely the hip will turn out. Then we lose that isolation of the glute there. So hips pointing towards the floor. Keep the belly in tight here to keep that spine nice and straight. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. Can keep that toe pointed. Feel the glute squeeze at the top. Just a few more here, about 5 seconds. And go ahead and bring it down, and then just swing it out a couple times each way to get that hip flexor a little warm. Switch legs. Then we're going to take some hip circles here. We're going to be doing some leg lifts. So let's get some rotation. Hip joint. Stay on that same leg, just switch directions of the circle. And then go ahead and switch legs. Start one direction. Other direction. And go ahead and set it down. I'm gonna go into some side lunges here. Let's just go on one side. So we'll step the right foot out, drop the butt and hips down and back, stepping it back in. Chest up, shoulders back. And then go ahead, let's switch legs. Then we're going to come on down as far as you can so that the heel of the bent leg might lift off the floor. Turn the right toes up here, and we're just going to stay low, switching side to side. Make sure the toes of the pointed leg or the extended leg are pointing up. Just stay low as you switch a little side to side. Again, just getting a little more stretch through the groin, through those inner thighs. You can come up a little bit higher if you need. Then we'll go ahead, come all the way up. So we're gonna do a little round of skaters here, and then I'm gonna go through our circuit. So with skaters, it's kind of like that curtsy lunge here. 1 foot behind you, you're gonna hop it over side to side. Keep that back toe lifted to make it a little bit harder. A little easier, that back foot can plant. All right, we got 30 seconds here. Opposite hand reaches down towards that foot. You can keep your hops short and fast, or a little longer and a little bit slower. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right. Good morning, Jackie. Okay, guys, so grab what you need here. I'm gonna go through this circuit real quick. Today, we're gonna do some supersetting of moves. So we'll be doing a couple single-sided things. We'll do 2 different exercises on the one side before we switch to the other side. So our first superset is gonna be side lunges, leg lifts, and then we're gonna throw skaters in there before we switch to the second side. So again, if we got weight for these, feel free to use them. So we're gonna do side lunges, all on that right leg stepping out. And then we're gonna come up, next round is leg lifts on that right leg. Then we'll get our round of skaters in, side to side, and then we switch sides, lunges, left leg, leg lifts, left leg. Then we're gonna come to those step ups. So, said stairs, chair, table, whatever you got. Stepping up, make sure I'm not gonna hit my head. Again, we'll do all on one side. We're not gonna alternate, we're gonna do just right leg, then just left leg. From there, we're going into another superset as well. So sprinter starts, we do this in class a lot, usually using the TRX, but without the TRX, it just looks kind of like a lunge step back. So you'll step 1 foot back and bringing that knee up. A little harder, you add a hop. You're dropping that chest towards the floor, but not just rounding the back here. So you're dropping the back knee and then firing it up at the top. Then we've got some lunge pulses here. So you've got 2 options in these. You're either just gonna pulse low, but if you're feeling real good, little hops, little bunny hops in that lunge position. So those are supersetted with the sprinter starts. The same leg back from the starts as in the lunge pulses. Then our last 2 are just sumo squats, nice and wide, toes out, targeting those inner thighs. Sumo squats there, coming to the floor, for a little thruster here. So we'll be in a crab position, but we're not dipping the elbows, we're dipping the hips. So one leg up, hips come to the floor, just a slight bend in those elbows. All right, so we're gonna get started. Real quick, does anybody have any questions? You can always type them on Facebook if you need.
Were all of those on, like, one round is one leg? Or
no, we'll split it up. They're like in a few different chunks. Yeah, a few different chunks there for that. All right, guys, so you gotta make sure you got something to step up on, and weights if you need it. All right, so I'm gonna do pretty much all the first round with you, and then I'll take a peek at everyone through round 2, answer questions in the break. All right, guys, start up any tunes, and here we go with the first set of side lunges. 45 seconds here. Let's do it. So that right leg's stepping out. That knee stays behind the toe. You're coming up nice and tall. That left leg should be extended, straight. If you don't have any weight, again, you can go quicker in those reps. Work on getting lower. Keep the back flat. We got 10 seconds here. And time. Okay, standing up nice and tall. Grab onto something if you need help with the balance. That right leg is lifting straight out to the side. Keep the toes flexed. Okay, here we go. So the left leg should be working here too, as it's stabilizing you. Your left thigh and glutes are squeezed, and you're keeping the hip right over the heel, not sitting out here. It's all stacked, nice and tall. Really think about squeezing through all the muscles in both legs here. And we've done this with arms before. Imagine you're pressing against something. Like you're trying to really push something open with that leg. And as you come back, you're squeezing the inner thigh. Time. All right, now we pick it up with our skaters. 45-second round in the skaters, hopping side to side, and that chest stays lifted. You're dropping the knees to try and get that foot, hand to touch the toe. Here we go. If you can't go side to side, you can just do quick steps here if you can't hop or anything. Or get low, get down there, touch that floor. We got 15 seconds. Seven. Time. All right, taking a rest here before we go into the left side. Not long or anything. Just a quick enough rest to grab a sip if you need it. And we're getting set for lunges on the left side. All right, side 2 here. Let's go ahead, set it up, get set, and here we go. Side 2. Our side 1, or first round, can still be like our warm-up round. Still might be feeling a little tight, a little slow, that's fine. Last 3, 2, 1. All right. Standing tall, leg lifts next. Okay, get set and lift. Remember, the left toes stay flexed. You're pushing something open with the leg as you lift up and squeezing something between those ankles on the way down. Both quads engaged. Try and give the glutes a squeeze. And keep the weight even in that whole standing foot. Make sure you're not starting to lean on the outside edge of that standing leg. Last 10. And time. All right. Our skaters here. I had to turn my fan on, so if that affects the volume, let me know. All right, guys. Round 2 of skaters, 45. We get rest after this. Go. Keep it up. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right. 45 seconds of rest here. That's our first round, first circuit. Then we're moving up to these step-ups here. So the step-ups are gonna be standalone. We're gonna do both rounds, 1 round each leg, and then we'll go on to our next superset. So if you need to move around and get to that place where you're gonna be stepping up, if you have nothing to step up on, then do a lunge with a balance. All right, guys, so we're getting set here, 45 seconds per leg. Remember, when you're stepping up, you're not pressing off the back foot. You're really pressing through that front leg, engaging the whole back side to lift up. Okay, first side, get set, and go. This weight is probably way too ambitious. I haven't done step-ups in a while. Whew. Control it on the way down. You're not just dropping into that bottom leg. Going nice and slow. Most of that work, all of that work, rather, is in that elevated foot. Yeah, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. I've done like all body weight stuff this week. Okay, switch sides. Quick rest here. And second side, go for it. When you're at the top of that step up, make sure you're squeezing that standing leg. Giving it a chance to lock out and engage. Nice work, 5 seconds. And time. All right. Drop it any weight. What we're going for next is these sprinter starts. So again, looks just like a little lunge, touch back, stepping one leg back, and then coming up, hop if you can, otherwise keep that other foot on the ground. Here we come to a superset, so we'll start with the right leg stepping back, and then immediately after those we're just in either lunge pulses or lunge bunny hops. Then we switch sides. All right guys, here we go. Get set, and let's do it. Step back, bring that knee up, just a little hop, maybe even just a heel lift if you're not hopping all the way yet. My leg's already burning. Yeah, there you go. Now pay attention to that front knee still. You don't want that front knee to go all crazy and wobbly on you. It stays stacked over that front ankle. Nice job. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, time. Whew. Shaking it out. All right. Same leg back. Right leg back, left leg forward. Lunge position. Try to get low and either pulsing or tiny little bunny hops. Here we go. Let's do it. You can always break it up. Pulse, pulse, hop. Doesn't look like much, but those hops and just a simple hold should be making that front leg burn. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Woo! Shake it out. Little time here before we go on the second side. Might feel harder than the first side because that left leg was working in those other two. So be aware, you might get to feel that burn a little quicker on this side. Okay, let's step it back. Okay, step back to that forward hop here. Get set, and here we go. Drop that back knee low. Drive it up towards the chest at the top. About 10 seconds here. Trying to get both camera angles working. Last 3, 2, time. Quick shake out. Woo, doggy. Okay, our lunge pulses or bunny hops here. Get set, left leg back. Drop into your lunge. Here we go. So make sure that front heel is on the floor and you're not just taking off from the ball of the foot. The heel makes contact each time you come back down. Knee right over that heel. Give that back glute a little squeeze if you feel like you're starting to overarch in the spine. You want those shoulders to stay right over the hips. These little movements are those killers. Reminds me why I don't like to do bar workouts. Almost there, just less than 10 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Woo! All right, rest in here. 2 more in the circuit, and then we restart. Thanks, Erin. All right, guys, so sumo squats coming up next. Remember, we're wide, toes out. Try to get those thighs parallel to the floor. All right, Coming on down. 1 round of sumo squats, and then we're taking it to the floor. Okay, let's do it. Knees out. Drive through those heels. Squeeze those glutes and thighs on the way up. Seven seconds. Squeeze the abs. 3, 2, time. All right. Coming to the floor. We've got our thrusters here. So just a slight switch up from a single leg bridge where we're holding ourselves up on our hands. Slight bend in the elbow. Single leg. Drop the hips. Press through that lifted foot or grounded foot and lift up. All right, guys. Hands, whatever position's best for you. You can go, if it's too much to get on the wrist, you can definitely do bridges. All right, get set. Here we go. Side one. Remember, just a slight bend in the elbows. It's the hips touching the floor, and then coming back up. Really pressing through your grounded foot here. Keep the core nice and tight. Try to keep that elevated foot reaching towards the sky. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Come on down. Give the wrists and shoulders a little shake out if they need it between sides here. And then second side, rest after this, and then we start round 2. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. Get set, hands behind you, lift the hips, and go. So adjust that grounded foot as you need. Might need to go a little bit closer. Might need to go a little further away. Just look for that sweet spot where you really feel it in your hamstring and glute. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, taking a rest here. Gonna get you guys off mute for a second. Any questions? Ask.
I don't like that last one.
Me either.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little unassuming as well. I was like, oh, these are probably gonna be fine. I didn't expect it to burn my hamstring as much as it did, which is good. But I was like, dang. Okay, guys. So another round, we're probably only gonna get one more full round in because they're a little bit longer rounds than what we've been doing. But with the supersets, it really gets those muscles working hard back to back there. So we're back up on our feet. This one's more like that triple set. We got side lunges, leg lifts, skaters, all 3 back to back. So this is the round I might stop and check everyone out. So remember, just listen for my cue for the time and just keep working it hard here. So again, like I said, this is probably gonna be the last full round. So start putting the pedal to the metal here. But we might have a finisher, we'll see. Okay, guys. Round 1, side lunges. Let's just for streamlining effect here, I'll go on the right side. All right, guys. Right side, side lunges. Get set, and hey, Jess, here we go. Side lunges, go for it. Stepping it out. Nice. Okay, there you go. Nice, Liz. Nice and low there. Now make sure you're stepping out. That foot is stepping out right in line with that bent knee. Try not to go too much to an angle there. Straight out. There we go. Nice, drop that butt, chest stays lifted. Just stay on one side. Awesome, guys, 15 seconds here. I'm popping in the last few. And time. All right, leg lifts. I'm just gonna do these with you because pretty confident you all got leg lifts down. Okay, right leg lifting, right foot flexed. Let's go. Where you have to create your own resistance here. You can, if you do have weight, you can certainly hold that. Create more of a challenge in the balance. But I want you focusing on the leg lift here. So if holding that weight takes away the focus on the leg lift, then don't hold weight. Remember, squeeze the standing leg, squeeze the lifting leg. Time. All right. Skaters, so picking our pace up a little, getting everything working side to side. Second round of 45. Get set. Let's do it. We're gonna reach down towards the floor. If you have room, play with your distance. See how far you can hop and stabilize on that standing leg. Keep that back foot lifted if you can. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I saw that, Corey. Awesome, guys. Keep going here. 20 seconds. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Okay, a little breather here before we go to side 2. Leg lifts, or lunges, side lunges on the left side. All right, guys, go ahead, get set. Left leg stepping out, and go for it. Nice, remember the 2 heels, stay in one line. Beautiful, looking good, guys. You guys too on Facebook, I know you're looking good even though I can't see you. Yes, awesome. What's Corey got today, a box? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Beautiful, beautiful. Getting through our first circuit here. Almost there, 1.5 minutes left in this round. Okay, leg lifts. Sturdy up that right leg. Get set and lift. Remember, you don't have to go super high, so I definitely tend to, in these, want to just kick out, but work on maybe going a little slower, maybe don't go as high, not using momentum, just using the range that you have in those muscles naturally. The lunges are gonna kill me, the little hops. My outer hips are going crazy right now. Time. Second round in this set of our skaters. Rest after this, so go for that full 45. Feels like the longest round to me. Go. Actually, I shouldn't say that. The lunge hops are the longer round. Yep, there you go, nice. "20 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, going a full round of rest here, full 45 seconds. So do what you need. Hi Jess, glad you made it.
Hi, sorry, it went to my spam, so I couldn't find the email.
Oh no.
It's okay, I was like ready to go, and I'm like, oh, she must not be doing one, and then I was going through my spam, and there won't be late time. I have no excuse when I'm like not waiting at the bus stop or something and I'm at home.
I've been late to my own upstairs class, so don't worry. All right, guys. Step ups. So get to your step, couch, table, chair, whatever you got, and we're gonna get going here. So you guys go ahead. I'm gonna sit right here and watch just a little bit of the first round. Side 1, go. There we go, nice. There, yep, good control. There you go. Again, if you start to push off of that bottom foot, then don't be afraid to change your range. Come off of the elevation if you need to. Balance up on that standing leg there. Nice, squeeze in at the top. Beautiful, just 15 more seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Little shake out before we get to side 2. I was gonna see if I could just go for the taller side, but I hit my head on the seat. So I was like, okay, that's good, I'll start low. Okay, and let's go for it. Second side here. Last set of these guys. Again, on this side for me, I notice I come way more into my pinky edge of my foot here. So notice what's going on. Ground through the big toe. That foot stays flat on your box, on your chair, whatever it is. Feel those hamstrings fire up to pull you up. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, time. Awesome. Coming off here. Here is our second superset. Our sprinter starts with our lunge hops. So, Jess, what we're doing here is a little lunge step back with a hop. All right. First side, right leg stepping back. Let's do it. Remember, it can only be a little bunny hop if you need. Heel lift there if you need. Yep. Keeping the chest up. Drop that back knee low. Beautiful, guys. Keep going, keep going. Oh my God. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Shaking it out, but we are not done on that side. Left leg stays forward, right leg back. Lunge hold. You got your little pulse, or your bunny hops, or a mixture of 3 here as you need. All right, let's finish it. Here we go. Remember, if you're hopping, that front heel comes to the floor. You're not just on the ball of the foot. The whole foot lifts up evenly. Shoulders stay stacked over those hips. Try to keep that back knee low. Mine is not staying low today. "15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, time. All right. Shaking it up. Final round of these on the other side. Okay, let's go ahead. Right leg forward, left leg back. Your step back to your hop. And let's go. Drive that knee forward like you're lifting it up to the sky there. That knee is gonna tap the ceiling and then it's gonna tap the floor. Nice. We got 10 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Whew. Final round of these little bunny hops here. Then we got our last move with those single leg crab thrusters. All right, left leg's back into lunge, and here we go. Remember squeezing that back glute. I always forget that on my right side. I don't know, maybe I naturally squeeze better on the right. So just try to stay low the whole time, like whether that's resting in a hold or the pulse, try not to straighten through those legs. We have 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy cannoli. Oh, look, sumo squats are next. Almost forgot about those. So one more move with our legs working together, then we're back to single-sided. Sumo squats here. If you got weights, maybe try holding it in a different position. If you've been holding weight in the front, maybe try and load it up on the back. Again, just to see where you feel the different muscles fire. All right, final round on our feet, sumo squats, and here we go. I definitely do not prefer front weight loaded. Get low, press those knees out to the side, drive them through the heels. We got this for 3, 2, time. All right, our favorite move right here. To the bottom, hands behind you, hips lift, one leg up. We're dropping the hips and pressing back up tall. 1.5 minutes left to work, guys. We're a little over time today, but let's finish this out. Okay, get set and go. So again, just a slight bend in the elbows, hips touching the floor, then lifting back up. Yep, there you go. Liz, bend your elbows just a tiny bit. Yeah. Just, yep, there you go. A little micro bend there to keep the shoulders a little less stressed. If you feel like the triceps are getting more work than the hamstring, then bend those elbows a little bit less. But they're still working because they're holding you up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 10. Quick switch. Again, roll the shoulders and wrists out here for a second. Final side. Final round of work. I promise. Here we go. Get set and go. Remember, find that sweet spot in your grounded foot. You can try coming to those wrists, or fists. I always say that. Come to the fists if the wrists hurt. Like Dr. Seuss. Keep the core in nice and tight. We got just about 15 seconds here. Keep lifting and pressing, moving and grooving. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Whew, while we're here, just sit it down, straighten those legs out. Flexing the feet, if you can see here. Feet are flexed. And stretch through those hamstrings right here. Grab on the toes or the outside of the legs if you can there. Let yourself fold over those thighs. And come back over here. So any questions, comments, feel free now while you got me. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for another Thursday. We did it. We finished week 5. Let's see how many we're gonna get in. Definitely week 6. So, all right. And so yeah, you guys, if you have stopped seeing the emails in your inbox, check your spam. Like I said back in the beginning, that sometimes it can do that because it's a business email from like a newsletter thing too. So it might go to your spam if you're not opening them. So if you get them, make sure you open it when you get it so that it knows it's something relevant to you and it won't get sent to your junk email. But if you can't find the most recent email, look at your last one because the link is the same. But yeah, like I said, if you get it, as soon as you get it, if you open it, it helps it to stay relevant and in your inbox and not your junk. So, all right, guys.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. See you on Tuesday. Bye.